Oh, I'm glad I ate a little bit of like a little snack. I needed a little snack. Just a little. We live?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kitchen Sesh. It's the Edibles Club. And you know what we're going to do today? We're going to make some edibles because that's what we do. So let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Oh, Eddie Moretti's here. Breeze Tone's here. Petra, hello. Hi, Chris Fist. Harry, Jeff, welcome. The club voted, hi, Mr. Bob. The club voted on donuts. We had a choice between Bostoned cream, Apple Fire Fritters, and raised with a Glaze, which I thought was funny. And the Boston cream technically won, but I feel like the apple fritter was so close that I don't want to disappoint that many members who wanted the apple fritter. So we're going to do both. It's going to be a long one today. Forb Donut. Well, shit, it's in your name, man. So, yeah. Alan, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. You want to go outside, Bon Bon? Yeah, but I got to close that side thing for you because I don't want you to escape. Go ahead, go outside, Bon Bon. All right, so we kind of have to like get started today pretty quickly. Happy 420, everyone. Because my dough is in the fridge and it's like ready to go. So let's get this party started. First and foremost, we kind of need, we need to make something with these apples. We need to get this dough for, I'm going to show you how I made the dough. But I made one this morning and I'm going to cut this in half, okay? Also, I just want to say we have super chat today. Everyone who goes into the super chat gets put into the raffle to win a non-infused chocolate of your choice, okay? All right, so you want to take, I'm using this cookbook. We're going to riff on one of the recipes from this very classic pastry cookbook. It's called Professional Baking. It's from Le Cordon Bleu. So this is their standard thing. I kind of like to look at it and then riff on it. This is a yeasted dough. So we're going to do, it does everything by weight. This is going to be, it was 1 3/4 cups when I doubled the recipe. I'm cutting their recipe in half because it's a lot. We're going to do 1 3/4 cups. So it was 410 grams. We need 205 grams. And we want this water to be a little bit, you know, like a little bit warm. Not super hot because we don't want to kill the yeast. And then this part, I want to say, make sure your yeast is fresh, okay? So like I just got this yeast and we're using active dry yeast. I'm sure you can do sourdough donuts if you want to, but I don't want to. So the yeast amount is 38 grams, but I'm cutting that in half. And let's see how many tablespoons in case you don't have a milligram scale. Who else is here? Hi, Madam Dram. Oh shit, Ocolt 45. Hi, G420, Lee Elliott. We have a lot of people here today. Hi. Becky's here. Lots of people. Thank you. The pasta hair clip is from my friend Miranda. So if this is 38, we want 19 grams of yeast, which would be, tablespoon is about 10. So I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons for this. Okay. And I'm just warming up this water. But I don't want it to be too warm. So I'm going to put it, I'm like, what bowl am I doing this in, Vanessa? I kind of want to just leave it in here. You don't want your water too hot because, like I said, it'll kill your yeast. But we want it hot enough, warm enough that it like wakes up the yeast. The yeast likes to have like a little bath. So let me see how hot this is. That feels like a little too hot. So I'll just take that water, mix it with some cooler water. Still a little warm. You just like, you want to be careful. Yeast can be finicky, you know? It likes what it likes. Like a nice little bath. And we want 205 grams of this water. I'm doing it this way. I'm just going to leave it in my in my measuring cup so that I don't have to dirty more bowls. Okay, we're getting close, so I want to be more careful. And okay, so then let's leave that aside. And we want to get everything else ready for this dough, which is, what are we doing again? We got to let's infuse the donut dough, right? So it calls for shortening, this recipe from Le Cordon Bleu. Shortening doesn't, you know, it makes a better donut, basically. Less greasy, but butter gives it a better flavor. So we're gonna do a mix of butter and shortening, and we're gonna put in some FSO to it. So this is, of shortening, it's 75 grams, or this is half of that. So this is like 30 something grams, which is like a tablespoon and a half. I'm not gonna melt all of it. Actually, maybe I will. Fuck it, let's melt it all. And let's put some FSO in here as well. How much FSO? This FSO is from Friendly FSO. You could use flour here as well. You'd want to decarboxylate. But I'm trying, my dough in the fridge is fucking ready to go. So, bring the scale closer. And then let me turn it. Woo. Too many things going on at once here. There we go, right? Everyone can see that. So, fuck. Ugh, this thing's always a pain in the ass to get off. I'm gonna use this. We're almost done this syringe, so I think I'm just gonna use up this syringe. Let me get this out from under here so it's not pulling so much, and then let me tear it. And so we're gonna just melt this. Ooh, there we go. Oh shit, broke it. It's okay. I just broke the plastic on my finger. Don't know my own strength. So here, this isn't going to be enough. I have another one. That's 0.05. So that would be like 40 milligrams. We need more than that. Fuck it. Cut myself a little bit. I have another one of these. 1 second. Of course I do. I think I do. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Put it in the drawer, didn't I? Here it is. Don't cut yourself on these. Maybe we'll use the live rosin for, let's at least do 0.10. Why is everything so difficult today? Is anyone saying anything, Winslow? I haven't looked at the chat because I've been trying to get this.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
Petra said, I just found out there's a flour substitute called dock flour.
What's that? Like a gluten-free? Eddie, is shortening the same as lard? No, shortening is vegetable oil that they turn into. It's like Crisco. So this is the FSO still. I don't know why it dropped, but it did. That's fine. That looks good. Oops. It's still going. Oops, don't pick up the butter. I'm just gonna wipe it on the side there. So that's 0.13. That's like probably like 90 something at least milligrams. It's 86%, so and then we're gonna melt it and make sure it's all mixed. We also have to mix our yeast up a little bit in here, in this warm water. Okay, so that's happening. We gotta get the rest of our ingredients in here. Fraggle Rock pothead, that's funny. Welcome. I'm trying to melt this, but not too quickly. Lard is pork fat, so that's yummy too. This is some milk solid or milk powder, like dry milk powder, non-fat, and it's supposed to be 20 grams of this. Oops, I went a little over. That's okay. And then we want to add a pinch of salt. Salt actually is not a pinch. It's like 6 or 7 grams of salt. There we go. And then we want some nutmeg. And I'm really just trying to melt this butter and shortening until I can mix the FSO in. That's all we need to do. Let me get this. So I don't have mace, but I do have nutmeg. So we're gonna put some nutmeg in here. Good amount of nutmeg, and then sugar. Did I put the sugar over there? Yeah.
Finding Keeper says you need a bigger kitchen.
Tell me about it, man. You want to get one for me? Send me a super chat. Sugar, we're doing 50. It's 50. It's like a quarter cup of sugar. $52. Okay. Sugar. And then we want to do, we did that, we did salt. Oh, and then 1 egg. So then we need to take an egg in here. And you can do this in a machine. This is a large egg. You can do this in a machine, or we're going to do this by hand because I didn't want to make you guys listen to a machine. And we need to mix up this butter and the shortening and the FSO so that it's all mixed nicely and it's not going to get somebody too high.
Say hi to Victor from Mexico.
Oh, hi Victor. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Estamos haciendo donuts. I don't know the word for donuts in Spanish. Mix, mix, mix. And this had that FSO in it. So we got milk powder, the FSO, all of that jazz. And then we're going to add This is our flour, and this is 375 grams of flour, which is like 3 cups of bread flour is what you want to use. And so I'm going to put a little bit of this in here, and then we're going to start adding that yeast. So I'm going to just do like this. And boop, 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 boop. And kind of get this mixed. Sorry, these apples are a little bit in the way. But we got to cook those down for the apple fritters. And then we have this yeast that we want to start adding in here. And I'm going to dump the rest of this in.
Alan asked, what's the secret to nutmeg? He always uses too much.
What's the secret to nutmeg? Honestly, I mean, like, I don't use too much, but I don't know. I love the flavor of nutmeg. So I'm never like too much, you know. Freshly grated nutmeg. I don't know if you're using already pulverized nutmeg, but using it fresh, you know, helps. And then you just don't grate too much of it in. Okay, so that was our flour, and then we have to go through this process of kneading this shit, okay? So this has our wheat in it. Can you believe it? I can. So we're just kind of getting this flour in. Work, work, work this dough. It's going to be easier for me to do this on the counter, right? So we are going to do that, but let's kind of get it together here. See how it turned into a dough pretty quickly? Okay. And then we want bench scraper. Sifting is good. Yes, it is. We love it. So let's do this. This is a bench scraper. And let's take this out. And we might need a little bit more flour to be able to work this dough, but I'm trying, you know, you kind of want it to be a little bit wet. You don't want it to be a dry dough. This is why I like using a machine, because it's so hard to get it. It's supposed to be sticky, right? Just fucking use a machine. We're gonna have to put more flour, and I didn't want to. So you basically have to knead this shit for 8 minutes, right? Until it starts to really start to come together. It's so hard when it's this sticky. And it's much easier to do this with a machine. But it will start to not stick to you as much the more you develop the gluten and develop the dough. I'm using this bench scraper to just kind of help me out of this situation that I put myself in, because I was like, I don't want to make them listen to the machine for 8 minutes. But this is the process of fucking working a dough. I know I'm like moving all over the place because it's just all over my hands, but whatever. do, do, do.
Petra says, would you use oil on your hands?
No, I wouldn't. I would put some flour, but I'm waiting for this dough to like come together a little more. It's becoming less sticky. I'm trying to avoid putting flour, which is what I really should do. And I should have just made you guys listen to some fucking noise for a little bit, because it makes this process a little faster. But it's starting to, I don't know how to explain it. It's starting to get less tacky, you know? It's like less sticky, and it's kind of sticking to itself more the more I work this. And that's what we want. And you'll see that when you do it in the machine, it sticks to the bowl more, like it pulls away from the bowl. And that's what this is doing now.
You got a super chat from Ryan Clout.
Ryan, I have to put, when my hands are not covered in dough, I'm going to cut out your raffle ticket and put you in the raffle. You see how it's not so sticky already? You're like, no, it's still sticking to you, but it's not. It's
Kathy's here.
Hi, Kathy. We're in it, and we're making a mess. I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but it feels like not long enough. And then you want to get this off of your hands. Boop. You know, I could put some flour and just get this off really quickly, but let me see what I can do just working it. I don't want to change the ratio at all, but we are going to grease the bowl that we put this in and make sure the outside has grease in it. Okay, let's keep going a little bit. Doo-doo. Yeah, this is why bakeries just use a big ass mixer. Who the hell wants to do it by hand? Not I. But I want to keep working it because it's not quite there yet. But do you see it's like a little less, like it's a little more, you're like, no, it's a little more workable as you go. Don't do it this way. Fucking don't be a hero. Just use your things.
Yeah, this is a workout.
Yeah, that's why grandmas have bad backs. Okay, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm gonna get my book wet. Okay, the more you do that, the more gluten you're gonna get, the better the chew, all of those things. But guess what? I've already done it. We're gonna take this excess. Oh, you know what? I had some shortening that I didn't put in. So one, we're gonna grease this bowl a little bit. Oops, sorry. Sorry, so noisy. And then I'm gonna actually do what Petra said, because this actually needed to be in here, and grease it so I can work it a little bit more. you know, we're gonna say it looks good and put it in this greased up bowl, clean off our workstation, and then pull out the one. Well, actually I gotta get the apples going. It should be smooth, totally smooth. So we could probably work this a bit longer, but you know, just like I said, get that dough hook and get that thing going. Okay, so we got our grease bowl here. We got our donut dough. We're gonna cover that. Let it rise. Let it ferment. You can put that in the fridge. That's what I did before. Or you can leave this one, we're gonna leave out at room temp, because I'll probably end up making this one for you guys too. Why not? We're here. And then let me do Ryan's super chat. How many dishes am I gonna make today? We don't know. It's all up in the air. Okay. Ooh. Good job, everyone. We did it. Oh, wow. What a sport. You love it. Cheers to everyone with a little candy store. Candy store? What? What? You don't know? I don't know either. Okay. I'm just trying to clean off the counter a little bit.
Jeff, your name here is your YouTube account, so it would be in your YouTube settings.
Oh, it's in, okay. Okay. All right, let's write out, Ryan, what was his last name?
Clough.
Clough.
Yes.
Ryan. Clough. All right, man. Going in. Thank you for the super chat. You're getting entered into our raffle. Let's put this, seal this back up. Okay, let's peel some apples because we got to do this apple whole bit. We got a lot going on today. A lot. I got a Granny Smith and I got some other ones. I thought I had my peeler out. Where did it go? Wow, Bonbon. Get him. Get him. The fuck did it? Oh, why did I put this in the sink? Sweet, thank you. I appreciate it. Jeff, oh, okay, you figured it out. Let's peel some apples. Bonbon, leave them alone. What are you?
It's the mailman.
It's the mailman. She's such a... Leave him alone. When am I going to do the raffle? It's a great question. Should we do it on 420? I was thinking about that. 420, or should it be... I'm going to put these directly in here. We're going to cook these apples down.
When does your cookbook come out?
4:15.
You should do it with the cookbook release.
4:15? Yeah. Good plan. So when the cookbook comes out, we'll do the raffle for a chocolate. And oop, Careful. We'll see what happens. I should put some lemon in this. I'm kind of winging these apple fritters. I like to wing a lot of this stuff, but I don't want to bite into apples that are too raw. I don't like it. I want it like an apple pie. So we're going to cook the apples a little bit before we put them into our fritters. We have to get the other, punch the dough down. I already made, this is a Granny Smith, by the way. I already made the pastry cream for the Bostoned cream apple donuts. So rose peel. Hi, Jay. Great peel technique. You guys are funny. I'm just peeling some apples. Trying to make this shit go. Because we've got, let me get a lemon. Not that it matters. We're going to cook this down. Please don't look at how sad this lemon is because it's still going to be super juicy. It's just been, it's a little sad. It's a Meyer though, so who cares? Let's put some lemon. Squeeze it. Wow, lots of people here today. Good Saturday. Hi. Hi, everyone. So we're doing like the apple fritter situation. I should maybe have cut those apples a little smaller, but we're just going to keep going. We have a honey crisp here. What did I do last? I just peeled it, right? You guys were like, great peeling technique. I'm just putting this, taking my peeler, wiping it around. And we're going to cook this down so we can put it into our donuts. We got to roll out the Boston cream. We got to put some filling in it. Do you guys think I should fry the Boston cream, like fry the donut first and then put the pipe the filling in after it's fried, or do what the Nonna did and like make two things of two dough things and then, you know, put them together and then actually cook the pastry cream while you're, because I was wondering, it's like, I guess it only fries for a couple minutes, but then your pastry cream will be all nice and hot.
Say hi to Raquel.
Hi, Raquel. Welcome to the live stream. Where's everyone coming from? Tell me, how did you find out about this live stream? I'm always curious. Boop. Always very curious. Are you Patreon members? Hello to my Patreon members. Thank you for making this all possible. If you haven't joined my Patreon, that's really where the fun is at. We have a group chat. We have a Discord. We have lots of fun. Fucking love apples. You know who else loves apples? Bon Bon.
Alan is in Pasadena.
Yeah, Alan's in Pasadena. Hi.
Brie Calendar's from NYC.
Wow.
Eddie is still in Toronto.
Yep. Awesome. All right, so that was 2 apples. We should probably do a couple. I'm like, how much of this should we do? Let's do a couple more. Let's do this big guy here. I probably should have done this before we started, but I didn't, so.
Raquel is from Sacramento.
Wow. I meant, how did you find out about this live stream? Like, Instagram? Are you part of the Patreon? Are you part of YouTube? You stumble upon me on YouTube? I'm always curious, like, how people know what's going on. I like, people will get those apple cores. I kind of like the motion of coring an apple. It's like fun. Like you take it, you can come in here and then you come in and you see that little shape and then you just kind of see how I popped it like that. And now look, boom, done.
Finding Keepers and Raquel say they saw you just pop up on YouTube.
Isn't that so wild? I love it. Thanks, YouTube. Not possible on Instagram. They won't let me just pop up on people's page because they don't like weed. I mean, a little bit less controlling than TikTok, but all right, I'm going to stop here because, like, we don't need to do more than that. Save those 2 apples. We need to start cooking this down. We're going to put some sugar on this, like a 1/4 cup. Do I have a full plan or recipe for these apple fritters? Not totally. We're going to do them in a couple different ways. Okay? I might even turn some of this into apple fritter monkey bread kind of a situation. Because why the hell not? We need to put some sugar on them though. Like a 1/4 cup. Let's put some sugar. That was a 1/4 cup of sugar. Like I said, we're gonna wing this. We want to cook it down a little bit. Put some butter. You know what I'm going to do is put some Be Real butter in here. I have to use up this can of butter from Be Real if we want to show people. This is Big Pete's butter. So they sell can of butter in California. This is from my friend Be Real. And 1 tablespoon has 250 milligrams. So we're not going to do that. But we'll put, how much should we put? I'm like, where's my measuring tools? We'll just put like, a good amount. What are you gonna? That looks like about a teaspoon of butter, which would be 80 milligrams. Cool. We can put a little more butter in there too. Regular butter. Let's put a little cinnamon, because why the hell not? And just kind of let these cook down in that sugar. Okay, I need to get the other dough because we are ready to roll it out. And I want to put some flour down here. Punch it down and roll it out. Let me turn this down. So we dosed the apples. I don't know if that was like the most responsible thing to dose. Probably better to just do the dough because you can measure it out easier. I can weigh the full amount, like how much does all of that dough that we infused, how much does it weigh? And then weigh out your individual donuts. And then you can, like, if I were trying to like professionally sell these donuts to tell people how much is in each, you have to weigh out all of that so you can dose accurately.
Breeze says hydrate, chef.
What?
Hydrate, chef.
Hydrate. Okay. Petra, I missed what kind of oil is used to fry these donuts. You can use whatever oil you like, Petra. You want to use peanut oil, use peanut oil. You want to use vegetable oil, use vegetable oil. You want to use canola oil, use canola oil. You want to use whatever you want, use it. Something that has a high smoking temp, okay, and is not relatively neutral in flavor. You know, you don't really want to fry in like olive oil. No thanks. But it's really up to you. I know that oils are kind of a hot topic right now, and I'm not going to jump down that rabbit hole today. Let me get this dough before it explodes. This is what I made earlier, okay? All right, here's my dough. You see how nicely that's like coming off too? Because it's not, it's a good dough. But I don't know if it's overproofed. We're gonna fucking find out. But we need to shape this. I wanted to keep half of it. You're supposed to like punch it, but I want to keep half of it for the apple, but I might just use that other dough and we do all, I don't know what to do. We have a couple options for these apple fire fritters too, because you can do a baking powder dough too, if you don't want to do yeasted. So let me put a little bit of flour down. I know, who said wow, that dough is ready. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is what I was working before. I'm going to put a little bit of flour down so we can roll this out. It's what I was working with before, and yes, it's ready to go. It's been ready to go. That's kind of why I was like, let's fucking go. So, let me put this butter away. Damn. Air fryer. I'm not air frying anything. Sorry. No, man. I'm making donuts, okay?
Say hi to Miss Samba Sasquatch.
Miss Samba Sasquatch, hi. This is the dough I made earlier today. The other dough that I just made is right here. So different, you know what I mean? If that's what you mean, Jeff, I haven't. So we're going to keep cooking this until that moisture kind of comes off. I'm just going to like lightly flour this because I don't want to dry this dough out. And then we need to roll it out. Although I kind of want to like do like that. It's ready to go because it's going to keep on fermenting as it sits here. So we have to kind of work relatively quickly. So let's roll it out. What? How big it is?
No, Eamon Fenn says this is dope.
Oh, good.
But they spelled it like dough.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm just trying to roll this out. I think we're gonna, and I'm gonna start getting my oil hot because I think what we're gonna do is just do the circles for the Boston cream and not do what that Nona did, which was like do the two kind of thinner.
Say hi to Kara Carey.
Hi, Kara Carey. It just like, yeah, it keeps proofing. With donuts, you don't want it to overproof. I don't know how big to do these. This is like an inch and like a little bit because we're going to let it proof one more time. And I don't want to waste the, I feel like I should roll it out a little more. I don't want to waste the first rollout because this is the best rollout, right? After we keep rolling it, it's not so good. So I actually, that's what I meant by that monkey bread. I was thinking, well, why the hell don't I just cut it into pieces and then put it with the apple and make like a monkey bread, monkey fritter, or whatever. We'll fucking make it up. Because I hate this idea of, oh wait. I hate this idea of like, oh, it's only got one good thing. What do you guys think about that? Tell me what they say, okay? I don't want to roll this out too much, but I think that's good. What do you guys think? Okay. Amazing, never seen. And this is not warm. It's still cold, so it's still rising. All right, let's keep going. I don't want these that big. These Boston creams. I'm trying to think of how big we should make these. I don't want them too big. I think we're gonna do that big. I don't know how big that is, but let's just cut them. If I fuck up, we've got another dough. Okay. And we need to put them on little parchment squares. And I'm trying to cut as many as I can out of this dough. And I want to flour this actually. Dip it in flour. And then let's get some parchment paper going.
Jason asks, at what temperature can you cook in the can of butter before it loses potency?
Sorry, at what temperature? You're not, how do I explain this? You won't, butter won't go over a certain temperature because it has water and milk proteins, milk solids in it. So you're never going to go over 212 unless you're making brown butter or clarified butter or ghee. So that's not so much of a worry. It's more like how long you leave it for, you know, and whether or not it's done infusing before then, which is what I found with my lab testing for my cookbook, was it infuses pretty quickly, cannabinoids into butter and other fats. So doing a super long infusion doesn't make it stronger. It just makes it taste more like weed. So that's what I found. Okay, so we're taking this fucking parchment paper, we're putting our little donuts on it, and we want these to like proof, right? Some more. And we're stirring our apple and it's cooking down the moisture, which is nice. That's doing a whole little thing. And then I dipped my thing in flour so it would make this process a little easier for me. There we go.
Hello.
Huh?
Somebody said hi.
Hi. Oh, to you, not to me. Shut up, Vanessa.
You can say hi to Verdant Square Network.
Murdoch Square Network, hello. Verdant?
Yeah.
Verdant, hello. That looks beautiful. And we just want these to like do their thing, you know, a little bit longer while our oil gets hot. Oof. I'm trying to get these as close as possible. Damn it, I missed one there. We might make that into a small little circle, we'll do some donut holes. I could save half of this for the apple fritters. Maybe that's what I'll do. We're gonna cut it right there and leave those for the apple fritter, although I gotta wait until this apple dough. This is cool. I should have gotten this going beforehand. Although it's almost done, I could pop it in the freezer and then we could fold it in. Let's see. We need this to stop. We don't want this to stick.
Gare Bear asks, are either of these recipes in your book?
No. No. I didn't do donuts. My book has I did pretzels. What other yeasted dough did I do? I did a lot of cakes. I did candies. I did eclairs. Oops. How many people want to make donuts? I don't. I'm making these for you. Okay, that feels like enough of these. Here, we could do one more here. Boston cream, right? So we're gonna let these keep proofing here before we do anything else. And then I'm gonna cut this like this. This is gonna become the apple fritter. Some of these are gonna become donut holes because I said so. Boop. Cute. Cute. I love donut holes. Donut hole. Donut hole.
Petra asked, could you put a leaf on top before frying?
If I had a leaf. But, you know, I don't know. You could. Boop. Boop. I'm just making donut holes because I feel like it. And then, oops, that one got a little deformed. Okay, Vanessa, that's enough. All right, so we have these scraps. We're not gonna get rid of them. See, I see this, we put that into a pan or we make it into a donut somehow. We're gonna figure it out, okay? It's getting fried. One way or another, it's getting fried. This needs to cool, this apple whole bit, and I want it to cool relatively quickly. So I'm gonna put it in a big container so that it cools faster. If I had a sheet pan, an extra sheet pan, I would put it in there. And we're gonna put some apple butter in this. Okay, I probably could have done more apples, but we didn't do that. So where's my apple butter? Right here. I'm gonna take some of this apple butter because I had it and because we want more apple and it's gonna help cool this down. And I'm gonna put about, that looks like 1/3 of a cup. I'm gonna stick this in the freezer because I wanna put it into that dough and it's gonna take too long at the temperature that it's at. Freezer. Oh boy. Can I fit it? Yep. Okay. Then we're gonna take this oil. I want you to pretend that this is whatever oil that you want it to be. Very careful, because this oil is hot. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't love this grate with that oven, this pot. Okay. Oil, lots of oil. Let's heat this up. It's already been heating, so we're almost there. We're gonna start doing these these here donuts. And I have some pastry cream. It's all happening, people. It's all happening. We have to make a ganache. We have to make glazes, but we got time. It's all good. We can get some drinks. Core memories, the donut hole gang multi tube. That sounds cool. These are gonna be, this is gonna be something. This is gonna have the apple shit in it. These are gonna be this. We have so many donuts, Winslow, I don't know what to do at this point. Like, it's kind of a stupid amount of donuts that we're about to have happening here.
Pretty good problem, I think.
Yeah, I mean, totally. It's a little crazy though. It's a lot of donuts. So you just want to be careful with your donuts because they get misshapen if you fuck with them. You know, once they've risen, you just want to be careful when you're putting them in the oil. These are kind of having a second rise, but that dough was like so ready that I don't we'll fry off a couple. If we don't like how they look, we'll wait. But they look pretty good. It's at 275 right now. We're waiting for like 365, 370. So when we add the donuts, that they cool the oil, basically. I made some pastry cream earlier. Look. See? It's nice and thick. Okay. So this is for the Boston cream. Guess I'm going to eat a spoonful. You can put that, you could dose that as well. Yum, that's good. This needs to be the apples, which are cooling. I don't fully know how to do these ones yet. We're going to wing it a little bit. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And then I still think we should do some kind of like monkey bread. With this one. With like the scraps. Or we'll just fry it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Marvin asks, how do you make the pastry cream?
How did I make the pastry cream? I would do it. I would show you guys, but it's honestly like I cannot have that much pastry cream in my house. It's so many eggs, and the eggs cost me $15. So yes, a dozen eggs cost me $15. So if you want to contribute to the super chat, etc., if I get $100 in super chat, I'll show you how to make that pastry cream. How's that sound? Until then, I'm not showing you. Eggs, sugar, milk. If you watch the dulce de leche cream puffs, it's the same process. So we're just waiting for this oil to come up to temp. We're going to have to make a ganache too for these Bostoned cream. And we'll fry some of these donut holes.
Is the pastry cream infused?
No. You can though. You can add some butter, wheat butter to it, or I think it's more difficult to infuse. I guess like you could weigh out each donut and make sure you pipe in exactly the same amount of pastry cream to each donut. Yeah. Could be how you do it, but
Finding Keepers says they have their own chickens.
They have their own chickens.
For eggs.
Good for you. I hope that they stay safe. You know, with this avian flu, but I can't have chickens.
Having backyard chickens is great.
What am I smoking? They are, unless rats are an issue in a city. I'm smoking Happy Day Farms Blue Nerds. Winslow brought me some. I'm gonna smoke some more of that actually. I'm excited for these donuts. I fucking love donuts. I'm not gonna lie. I love a donut. Verdant Square Network, hello. These eggs were astronomically high. My grocery store was completely sold out. They only had quail eggs. So I went to like the fancy shop and they were $15. It was crazy. Winslow, you gotta remember, make sure to get a video on your phone too, so I can cut it down of when this is, of the process of this.
Let me know when.
I don't know when, all of it.
We'll get a little bit of them frying.
Pipe maybe filling in. Maybe when I do this apple hole bit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Okay.
We'll find out together. We're at 3:30, 3:34. I want you all to know, normally, if you all weren't here, I'd be washing the dishes right now. I was raised to clean as you go, but I don't want to be like turned with my back banging on things. I'm enjoying the Happy Day Farms Blue Nerds from Cornerstone Wellness. Really good. Yeah, Bonbon's a little angel. Look at her on her mark. In Florida, we have gators showing up in swimming pools. North Carolina has actual bobcats on the loose. I have rats, Michelle. That's what I have. I used to hear them every night around 2 or 3 in the morning scratching on the floor because they were trying to get into my bedroom to probably eat my face. So, compost, no more. No more compost for Vanessa. None of that. Cannot have rats. No, thank you. So I have my spider here too. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun. We got fry oil going now, so it's all happening. I love to fry shit. I love to get fried. I love to be frying. Be careful though if you're frying, because it's dangerous, right? I'm used to working with hot things. Alex, my friend, tried to like make a note that I don't have any burns on my arms. That's not because I make candy and shit and work with hot things all the time. I've just been cooking since I was 3. So I don't get burns. That's a real cocky thing to say, but I got ash in my dough. Don't do that. This is why you don't smoke in the kitchen. See, people wonder what all those rules are for. Why do we have all this government regulation and rules? Okay, my oil's at 360. I think we can at least do some of these fucking donut holes. Oops, they stuck together. Shit.
Oh, you just put the paper in there.
Yeah, you can take it in. You can take it out. Break them apart. Don't stick together. There we go. Yeah, you can just... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They are fluffy. Fluffy donuts here. So it's 365. I'm going to do some of these Boston cream babes. Let's take... This one looks pretty good. I'm going to turn this down because I don't want it to get too hot. Because see how quickly they're going brown? Oops. I didn't
Madam Dram is promoting your chocolates in the chat.
I love it. Thanks, Madam Dram. I didn't mean to turn it off. I got nervous. I want them to... Sometimes it's hard. Like the donuts don't want to... There we go. There we go. Gotta turn this upside down here. Oops. Take them out before they get... It's quick, you know, this process is pretty fucking quick. See, this one is lopsided. Doesn't want to stay. Donut holes, a little bit uneven, but I tried. This got a little bubbly on one side, but we're gonna keep going. We're at 369. I need this down So just turn it off. And this is how it goes, my friends. Drop it in. You can take a little, you know, what are those called? Ooh, that weed has got me stoned.
Eddie's parents are watching, and his dad wants to make donuts now.
Really? Bomboloni, make them. Trying to make sure I get a nice color on both sides of this. My oil's still pretty hot, 367. So I just have it off, right? My bigger burner, I just have that center burner on.
Say hi to Domeng Hub from the Philippines.
From the Philippines, awesome, hello. Let's keep going so they don't overproof. And then I'm gonna take this one out and flip this one.
Molto
Here's
missed
this
it.
one.
Why do you drop in the paper?
Huh?
Why do you drop in the paper?
Because
for
I
Molto?
don't want to take the dough off of it and deflate the donuts, right? So the dough, this will just come right off. It allows me to put it in carefully. That's just how I've been taught to do it, and it works great. So that's what I recommend. So we're at 362. I think we can put this back burner back on a little bit. Low, 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 low. That's the game. That's the name of the game, is keep the temperature, you know. This one didn't fry quite as nice as this first one. But just remember, we're going to cover these in chocolate, and they're going to get filled with vanilla pudding. Hello. Anybody else asking questions?
Not since that last one.
These look great. Let me flip this baby. Yeah. Just trying to get this side, and then let me pull this out. This guy's almost done. They're so cute. And then we're gonna glaze them. Glazed and glazed. But these are gonna be filled with pastry cream. Boston cream. Dope donuts. That's, if I had a donut shop, it would be Dope Donuts. Right? Can you imagine that? Let's do it. Someone in New York, have me come out there. Let this one go a little bit longer. I took these a little bit, the nonna was like, until they look like oranges. I took these a little bit longer, but they look great. Let's take this out. Wow, I have a lot of donuts to fry. We're gonna keep going. I gotta make room, you know? Let's take this out. See how it just kind of slips off? Whereas if I try to peel it off, I might deflate the donut, and you don't want to disturb the donut. You want it to have all that air in there. We're at 357. We could turn up the heat a little bit. This one looks good. We're just keep going, baby. Keep going. And then we got to get these the apple whole bit. We got a lot happening. It's a party. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but
Domeng Hub says they saw you on Vice Munchies and are excited for your book.
oh my goodness, did you watch the Are You Here from Kodam's episode of Incredible Edibles? That has been doing really well. I was telling Winslow it's doing really well, which makes me super happy, because it was, you know, a big part of why I went to Thailand was because my producer, this wonderful woman, Nook, she was like, you have to meet KD. You have to meet this guy, Kodam. And I was like, great, let's do it. And he invited me. Ooh, that one just came off. That's cool. That's fine. He was wonderful. He invited us over for lunch. Oop, that one kind of ballooned. Sometimes that happens. Flipperoonie. This guy looks good. How much longer I need, you think? And then we got to do these apple. I think I'm hesitating on this apple a little bit because I don't really know what I'm doing. But our apple is cold, so ish.
Jeff asked to get the hole inside. Is it all about timing?
What hole inside?
Inside the donut, like the hollow interior.
It's about how much air and the yeast and like how you proofed it, you know? So now we can, these are nice and I can tell we're gonna have room to put plenty of pastry cream into these bad boys right here. You know, are they perfectly round? No, but the more you do it, the better you get, okay? Every time we do this, we learn something. We're gonna keep frying because I have all of these donuts. There we go. We're having a good time. I don't know about all of you. And let's do something with this here apple situation. All right. That's doing its thing. I think what we're gonna do, because it's been proofing now longer, right? And it's kind of stuck to our board here. We don't want that. Oh, chill out. No, we don't need any of that. Bonbon. We don't need your attitude. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this apple and we're gonna wing it. We're gonna save some of it. But I think we need a lot of it to make these appetizing. Ooh, don't forget about these guys, okay? Do not forget. Turn them over. Those might have gone a little long, but that's okay. Let's turn this heat off for a second. Fuck it. We're going to town, okay? It's gonna get a little messy, but that's all right. I don't know what I'm doing. But I want these to be a situation here. Okay? Like an envelope. And then we'll do this. Okay? And we're just gonna do that. Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta commit. Oh! Okay. These guys got a little bit tanner. That's okay. These are the summertime Boston cream. Okay.
Eddie's mom is very impressed.
Really? Sweet. Okay, so we did that. I don't know what we're doing with this dough yet. I want to get these in there too because our oil is still nice and hot. We're gonna let these cool. The problem is I want to cook these, but I need something else for them to go on. Paper towels. Have lots of paper towels, okay? So we're gonna put these guys. Oh, they're so happy here, you know? I don't want them to get ruined. But we got to start cooking these guys. And this is its own situation. So I wanted to cut this, like just cut it up. Let me see. I might use this long one, carving knife. And we're, like I said, we're winging it. I'm gonna cut into this. And kind of cut some stripes on it. And let's see what happens, okay? If not, we might bake it. That looks like a bomb. I should have flattened it out a little bit. What's gonna happen here? Okay, let me put these here. That's doing something. I don't want it to ruin the oil either, you know? So we have all of these like Boston cream that we're waiting to cool. And we have some little like donut holes that I'm probably gonna just toss in some glaze. But then I want to get these ready to go. The apple fritters, let them cook long enough. Flip this guy. This is maybe too big. What do I do here? What do I do? I want to like cut it and then it's just going to be messy, okay?
Eddie's mom wonders, could you do it like a big agnolotti?
Agnolotti. I don't know. It's just messy because of the filling here.
What's an agnolotti?
Agnolotti is like a pasta shape. This just looks like it's, I gotta bake this. This is getting baked into monkey bread because I didn't, this looks amazing, whatever it's gonna be. A giant bomb, look at that. That ain't it. Okay. Because it's like, how do you, I needed to like do it differently. And this wasn't it. But, because if I put this in the oil, it's going to be really, I don't want to do that. The other way to do them is fritters. I also have the second dough. I have more apples. I have more dough. Let's finish the Boston cream. I think that's like the one we're the furthest along here. Because I don't know how quite to fry these apple fritters. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bake them.
Eddie wants you to put them in a muffin tray.
That's what I'm gonna do. I make muffins. I was gonna make a bread. I'm just gonna like put this all in here and do that because I don't want to fry it. How's that? I have so much bread here. I have so much dough. I have that other dough. Anyway, I didn't figure out the apple fritter yet. I know you can just make it with powdered, I have baking powder and flour and all that jazz over here, but I wanted to try it yeasted. And we're just going to put this kind of like this.
Oh, say bye to Breeze Tones.
Bye, Breeze Tones. See you later. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I feel like this one would have probably fried up better, but, and then I'm going to put this like leftover bread. I don't want to waste any of this, right? So I'm just going to put this in here too, because why not? And put some of these apples and put some more of that apple butter and put some butter on top of this. And now this is kind of like a monkey pull apart bread. Okay, friends? Make it work. Just make it work. And then let's cook these donut holes. Why not? And put it like, there we go. I want to put more of this apple butter because I think I could use it. And then I have, I'm just making this up, okay? I just have this leftover dough. I'm not going to do these traditional apple fritters. We're going to possibly still, I don't know what time it is. It's early yet. We might still do the ones with baking powder, which honestly are easier for people if you want to make a donut at home, but you don't want to mess with yeast, which can be very like finicky, you know? It's very temperamental. Timing, all that stuff. Stay flipped over. Sometimes these little donut holes don't like to stay. So cool. I always complain how they are cheap with the filling when I get donuts. You can add whatever you want and however much you want. Yeah, you can do whatever. When you're doing stuff at home, you're the boss. That's what's nice about it. You want to put more stuff, put more stuff. You know, I was thinking is I could even put some dulce de leche in here because I have it. Or I can make it like for something make it a glaze for on top when we're done. Because then it's a caramel apple whole bit. So I'm going to wait till this comes to temp. Then we have a bread. And I still have this dough, you guys. So anyway, you know, and a sink full of dishes. Oh, don't forget your frying things when you're fried. I'll take these babies out. Good luck. This one got real puffy. I love donut holes. They're so great. We might do a glazed donuts for that. We're just going to keep making donuts. Just stick around. Stick around. It's the Edibles Pub. We're stoned. We're cooking. We got some kind of bread happening.
Some kind of monstrosity or some sort.
Some kind of apple fritter bread situation. We're going to make a glaze with powdered sugar that doesn't have ants in it. Don't worry. And let me just clean up this. And this is why you got to clean your stations. You know, we're experimenting. We have a bunch of donut dough. We have plenty of things. I've got chocolate. I've got maple syrup. I've got all sorts of stuff we can do. There's our oven. You can do whatever you want. This is why it's called a bench scraper, okay? Because you scrape your bench with it. Did I turn my oil off? Yes, I did. Go turn this into the garbage. Sweet.
Can you read Eddie's comment? Because I don't want to try pronouncing it.
Mom wants to know if you ever made sfogliatella napoletana. No, I haven't. It's really hard. That's more like a puff pastry, but I would love to do it. It would be really fun. It's complicated. You take like the butter, you spread out the dough really thin and it kind of looks like a phyllo thin or like those, have you ever seen those like German, what are they called? They like spread the dough out on the table, they stretch it super thin, and then they put their filling in it and roll it up. This spreads out a dough really thin, and then you spread out your butter, and then you roll it up, and then you slice it and you pull it, like you can push it. It's hard to explain the whole process. It's beautiful. And then you make, it's these shells. I think that's what she's talking, yeah, Napolitana. So it's these shells that they fill with pastry cream. Yeah. Lots of, I love making dessert. A lot of it is just like patience and anyway, let's keep going with these donuts and all of this fun stuff. See, I don't think this got cooked all the way through the dough. No, it didn't. Bummer. Too big, too big. It needed to be smaller, more delicate. But we're gonna bake, we're gonna bake this and see what happens. Hopefully that doesn't puff up too much and hit the top. Huh, why isn't it going in? There we go. There we go. All right, waste not, want not. So this is this, da-da-da. We need to make a ganache for our Bostoned cream, which is gonna take some chocolate and some cream.
Eddie's asking, do you have a cake stand for these?
I have a cake stand up here. Let's see. Do this. Okay, so ganache, we just want to do.
Say hi to Bill, who's here late.
Hi, Bill. You missed a lot of it. But there's still shit happening. So don't worry. There's still stuff going on. Hi. Okay, so chocolate ganache. I actually have a ganache in here. This is my cookbook.
Go to your bed. No.
3 ounces, half a cup. Half a cup. Tear. And so you could also infuse the ganache, but we're not going to do that. I kind of like the Boston cream. We might try again the apple fritters with this second dough. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm just hoping this dough doesn't rise so much in the oven that it burns on top. Looks crazy in there. Okay, let's put half a cup of cream. Boop. Boop. Okay. And then, ooh, I wanted to make I'm like, where are all my bowls? They're all in the sink. Hold on. Hold on. Got our cream heating up. We need to make a glaze. right? For the donut holes. Yeah, that bread is. Fuck. Because I can't turn on the oven because it makes a lot of noise. Hi. Hi, everyone. We're having fun here. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna make some.
Verdun said they used to work in an Italian bakery.
Oh, cool. Got any tips for me? I'm gonna sift this. So I'm just gonna kind of wing this glaze. Powdered sugar. Oops, made a little mess. Three big scoops powdered sugar, and then I'm just sifting it so we have a happy situation here. Of course, you could just coat one of those donut holes in powdered sugar and call it a day. No one's going to be mad about that. You could pipe it full of jelly. Call it, everyone's going to be happy. You made donuts. You can't go wrong at that point. Okay, so then we just have to put a little bit of liquid in here, some liquid situation. I'm going to definitely add some vanilla because I love it.
Oh, Verdun says they only ran the cashier and sliced bread.
What?
The Verdun only ran the cashier and sliced bread at the Italian bakery.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know I forgot already. Okay. My brain isn't so great. Okay, so then the ganache, put a little pinch of salt is what I like to do. Pour it over your chocolate. Right? That's hot cream. 1-to-1. Oh wait, my salt is in here.
Petra asked, could you infuse cotton candy?
I don't know. We'd have to try it. I'm wondering if you put the resin, like if you made a THC sugar, if it would I was wondering where that lemon went. If it would just like stop it, like yeah, like it wouldn't do whatever the hell's happening when you're making cotton candy.
Also, to make cotton candy, you need the machine, right? You can't just
No,
figure it
you
out
have
yourself?
to use a machine, and it's a special, like it's a very finely grained. I put a little lemon in here too. I'm just making a glaze and some milk. Let's see. I put a little too much vanilla. Oh well. Okay. Could be thinner. Let's see. Oops. I like that. That's cute. Okay. So that's like for the apple fritter, but we fucked those up. And for the powdered, or for the sorry, I'm swearing so much. The donut holes. I love donut holes. Could eat a whole dozen just to myself. This is a chocolate fork. I'm just using it because it's like at my disposal. Will you get this, Winslow? Are we recording? Okay. Okay, good. So we'll at least have those. I'm just going to eat this. Just pop it right in my mouth. It's all warm. Mmm. You got to try one. Oops. Put it in your mouth. Yeah. You know, I know you're not a sweet kind of person, but these are next level. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's great. The glaze is really nice and light.
Yeah, it's like the lemon in it is good. Well, we might as well do these.
That's good.
I love donuts. What's everyone think? Donuts, you love it. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves a donut. Never met a donut I didn't like. It's kind of like weed. I said that to you earlier about weed. I was like, could have made some more glaze, but I'm letting them kind of cool on this thing so that the glaze can kind of drip. I love it. Like, I don't want to do this professionally. I don't want to be a donut making machine because it's a lot of work. But they're fun and it feels really nice and special when you make them. I think donut holes as far as an edible is a great edible too, because you can be like, okay, I had 10 donut holes, make it 20. And if they're each like 0.5 milligram each, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't make them 10 milligrams each unless you're rolling with someone like Kathy who can eat like hundreds of milligrams. Okay, so there's our donut holes. This bread, oh no. I gotta see if I can put this lower because it's burning. This is what I was worried about. Oh no. You know, listen, it's a tiny kitchen and I'm trying my best. Let's see. We put it down here. I should have foreseen that. There we go. Hopefully that does something. Anyway, I'm just trying not to waste that dough. Oh, and then we have our ganache. And we're going to put some butter in this too. And then as always, I've shown you before with ganache, you start in the center. Try and get that emulsion going in the center of your ganache. Small circles. Trust the process. Did I do the wrong amount of cream? This feels like a lot too much liquid. Never. Huh?
The stream's going up and down.
Uh-oh. What's wrong? It's just
The internet's being crappy.
nice. We love it. We might put some more chocolate in if it's not working for me.
Sorry, guys, our internet's being weird.
Blame it on Mercury. In retrograde. Did I use? Yeah, I used heavy whipping cream. Do it here. I love these donuts. They're so cute. Ay, 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 ay. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this ganache here. I don't know what happened. Is the internet still shitty?
No, we're good.
Okay, good.
We had a little turbulence.
Uh-oh. That's how I feel right now with this ganache. I feel like it's not hot. It isn't. It's cold. Oh. Fucker, stay on. Thank you. I need a donut.
Harry, I think it's a Mercury Gatorade.
Those donuts are so good. I know this apple fritter is like not. It was too clunky, you know, to fry. But if it had that glaze on it. Okay, let me get the, while this ganache kind of heats up, because it's really cold. I don't think my cream was hot enough, I guess. I don't know what the hell happened. But that's not good. Anyway, let's get our pastry cream in a bag. Where's my... Sorry. But then we need a tip. No, where did you just go? Whoever said I need a bigger kitchen, you have no idea. None. Okay, let's see. We may put some more chocolate in here, but yeah. Okay, and then what was I doing? Oh yeah, pastry cream. That bread is becoming some sort of monstrosity in this oven. I should have put it in a bigger pan. It's really turning into something else, but it's okay. Let's get this pastry cream. I was gonna put some whipping cream in with it too to kind of lighten this. Or maybe we'll just pipe them full of pudding. Why not? Why not? Let's go, people. All of my rubber spatulas are dirty.
Say hi to Jimmy Lit World. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy Lit World. Welcome to the live stream. It's turned into quite a show. I'm making ganache. We're about to fill some donuts. It's all happening here. Okay, yeah, it definitely needed more chocolate, so my measurement of the cream was off.
Madame Dram says super chat or Venmo us so you can get a dishwasher.
Yeah, so I can move. I don't even think this place could fit a dishwasher. I'm just kind of going on site for this ganache, which you really shouldn't do. You should use weight. But I just have this big rubber spatula that has flour on it. Okay. Put the pastry cream. We've got a piping tip on it. We're putting it in. This is some vanilla. I would put some like Cool Whip in here, or put like some whipped cream, because I think it's nice when it's kind of like a mix of the two and it's a little bit lighter than just vanilla pudding. But we're not mad. We're happy about it. And then, hold up, because this has to be, God, Vanessa, don't fuck it up right at the end. Let's put some butter into our ganache, because that's the right thing to do. And then we got to put a little, I'm trying to think what's the nice ones. Put a little X in here so we can get that pastry cream. Oops, totally made a mess already. In here, squeeze, pressure. It's filling right up till it pops out. Okay? And then make sure your ganache is ready. I'm just mixing this butter in. Winslow, you wanna?
Let me get a video on the second one.
Okay. Oops. Shit. Tastes great. I'm just trying to, this butter was room temp. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I don't want to ruin my book already. I'm gonna do this. Just like, I think this is the top here. Give her a old dipperoonie. Right? That looks fucking ridiculous. Ah, and I'm high. That's all I gotta say, okay, people? I can do everything you can do stoned. That looks great. My pastry bag in the back. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You ready? Yeah. Okay, so you gotta make a little hole for it. For the Bostoned cream. Take your pastry cream. Yes, I'm a mess. Ooh. It's my donut. Oh shit. Calm down. I have to take a bite of this one, okay? It's been, ooh, that's butter. It's too long. I've waited. Oh my God. Perfect. Perfect. Not too sweet. Wait, you gotta switch the Bostoned cream donuts. Only on the Edibles Club. On Patreon. Oh my God. And I have got, oh, you guys, I'm really in trouble. Look at that fucking donut, people. Look at these. I filled it too much. Oh well, no such thing. That's all pudding. Yeah. Yeah. See? Mmm. I don't know what's happening with this monkey bread. We're turning it down. I'm stoked about these donuts, though. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out to your mom. R.I.P. We're eating donuts in her honor. They're so good. Mmm.
That looks pretty legit.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. You want one?
Yep.
All right. I mean, you can... No, let's take a picture of that one. I'm going to give you an ugly one.
I took a picture of that one.
Yeah, but I'll make it all.
Okay.
I'll make a plate. You really want it to be heavy with pudding, right? It's a bomb. It's supposed to be a bomb. Okay? And then you come in like this to your ganache. Oh, shit. Don't get pudding in your ganache. Come in here. Dip this whole fucking thing. Woo! Dude, you're in for a treat today. Little Heath plate. Voila. Winslow, you got to give him a reaction. I have more dough. What the hell?
Oh my God, it's so good. That is really amazing.
It's like not too sweet, right?
No, it's like just the right amount of sweet. It's like light, delicate. The dough's still a little bit warm, and the filling is cold. It's interesting.
I know it would be nice if it was room temp, but oops,
And,
this
and
one.
the ganache is nice and chocolatey on top.
This one leaked, but we're just gonna keep making them. Put this one in the back because it's a little bit ugly. This one we might put here because it exploded. I'm trying to set this plate up. That first one was like perfect. Okay, guys. Yeah, Winslow's got a good job today, right?
Oh yeah.
Every day. Every time we do a kitchen sesh, it's always like, you know you're gonna, eat. Wow, I could have made more pudding because they really like fill. Cute. We can medicate the ganache. You can medicate the pudding. You could medicate the dough, which is what's medicated in that bowl. You can medicate kind of like every part of this process, which is nice. So, but I like to choose kind of one thing, because if you medicate too many things, it's a lot to keep track of when you're trying to tell people like how much is in each donut. If you have to be like, oh, and then I put some in the pudding, and then I put some in the ganache, and then I put some, you know. No. Put a little too much pudding in that one. Those look cute. Could sprinkle a little powdered sugar on the top of them. What's everyone think? Smoke good and then eat good. The little joys in life. Totally agree. Totally agree. What's these little joys in life? Like eating donuts, homemade donuts. Not too often that I eat a donut that I made, you know? Now I have all of this crazy bread happening. Let's keep, I have all this pudding. See, this is why I didn't want to make, I was like, I can't make more pastry cream because it would be, it's a lot of pastry cream. Yeah, it's a bomb, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little bomb. I could eat 5 of these though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Could eat more.
It's pretty dangerous.
They're dangerous, yes. Bombolone. Big bombs. Or Boston cream. Wow. Urban. Is 4 too many? Maybe. I wish I could stack them. You guys, I might have to eat another one. Hi, the Fraggle Rock pothead.
You worked for it, Vanessa.
Huh?
You worked for it.
I know I did. I really did. I've been up since like early making this shit. Oh. So good. The ganache is key. Mmm. You guys, I don't know what to say. I know I said I would make apple fritters, but I don't think I can have any more dough.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to punch that down, shape it, and freeze it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else to do. It's too much dough.
Also, I feel like it wouldn't top how good these are.
Mm-mm. These are fucking ridiculous. Vanessa's high. What gave it away? Like my second, putting more pastry cream on my Boston cream. Mmm. Anyway, have that dough. I got dough in the oven. I got these donuts. I've got donut holes.
Jimmy got here late and asked, what happened to your apple fritter donuts?
The apple fritter donuts have turned into a monster in the oven because I didn't know what to do. So, listen, I did my best.
You got to take it out and show us what's going on.
It got burnt on the top. Here's my oven.
Oh boy.
No.
Put it in the camera.
No, because it's burning my hands. We're just going to let it keep going for a little longer. Everywhere I look is like trouble.
People are saying espresso time.
All right, I'll make myself a coffee. Look at all of these dishes. Who is this their first time? And I have this other dough. What the hell do I do? Someone Google if I can freeze donut dough. I could have frozen it, I think, before. Okay, guys, this has been eye-opening. My first time watching the live feed. Thanks, guys, for welcoming me to the Edibles Club and being genuine, awesome group. Welcome. This is the live stream every Saturday. And on Wednesdays, I do a club sesh. So we hang out and chat. Oh my God, I'm so high and I'm so full from that. But they're so good. I want to eat more of the little donuts, the donut holes. Maybe just one more. Ooh, they're even better now because the glaze. Those are so good. I love them. I think donut holes are my favorite. Maybe I'll just turn those into a bunch of donut holes. And give them out in the park or something. All right. I might not do the hangout sesh today. We've done pretty much every Saturday for a while. And I'm feeling pretty tired because this morning I had to wake up early to get ready for all of this. Cauliflower recipe. What? Cauliflower?
Yeah,
What?
I don't remember that.
Cauliflower. What?
Call a who?
What? What? We got Bonbon.
Bonbon Cam is out of commission. Sorry, guys.
Dead. She's so cute. Eddie, I agree. Wait, what'd he say? This is the best live cooking show on the internet. Thank you. Do other people do this kind of cooking show? I'm curious. Guys, I think we're going to just make some donut holes with this, this FSO. And that way I can because I can just coat them in the thing. Because I don't want to make more apple whole bit. I can't do it. I'm too tired. So we're going to just do we'll just do some more glaze. But I got to fry up this dough because it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Make my coffee. We've got pudding. We got a mess. We got dishes. We got ganache. I could make I could just do chocolate donut too.
Eddie says his parents are arguing about whether or not you press the coffee grounds into the basket.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to. You just level it off.
I didn't press it in. I didn't push them down. I karate chop it down to kind of spread it out. And then I just scrape it off. Are they arguing if that's too much to do too?
No, they're arguing if you should press it like espresso, I'm assuming.
I don't think so. You guys, this was a lot of fun. I think we should make those donut holes.
Jeff asked what time your Discord chat starts, but you're not doing it today.
I'm
but
not going to do
normally-
it today. I'm sorry. I need a break because I've been we've done it every weekend after, and my house is a total disaster from these donuts. So.
But normally, what time is it?
It's right. It's usually at 4:20. We usually have like a hangout sesh in the Discord, which is fun. Winslow, we need should I have put powdered sugar on them?
I like them like this.
Here. Put it on my butt. Just kidding. My butt's not big enough. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cracked my back. That felt good. Okay. Well, I kind of am just going to... this has got to go in the trash. Sorry. It's like raw dough. Good attempt. Good thought, effort, but we didn't do it today. We have some weird bread, apple bread in the oven. And this here, I'm just going to do sfingy like my grandma would do. With this dough, because I don't know what else to do with it. I didn't see the other one didn't stick at all because it was worked enough. We don't need to save this, it's okay. Okay. So we've had one super chat. Thank you for sending some love.
You put him in the raffle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's in the raffle. Let me put these over here. Donut tax. I wonder if I just can come in like this. Is that my phone?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Nina?
Oh, God. Will you just...
Hang up.
Yeah. I tell her all the time. I'm like, I go live on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, Domeng says you should try ube in your pastries.
Ooh, yeah. That sounds good. I'm just gonna... Smells like weed. I'm just gonna do some donut holes. Why the hell not, friends? Boop. Boop. Oh yeah, coffee. Forgot about that. Calm down. Calm down, coffee. Okay. Let's just put a little pile of flour right there so I can dip my thing in it. Come in. So then these will all be like, you know, little dosed fucking donut holes, my friends. Then am I gonna coat them in Glaze? Yes. I could... We're still waiting for this oil. Because I don't want to waste this dough. But shit, that I'm going to eat these donuts. I know it. You have someone you can bring some to, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Sorry to my Apple people. I tried, okay? It's just like it's like a normal fritter. Maybe we'll do it again one day. But I don't feel like wasting any more eggs. I've got enough fried things in my life right now that I don't need more. I'm fried. These are fried. We're going to fry some more. Yeah, a lot of LA restaurants use ube. Ube donuts are very popular.
Yeah, Oinkster has an ube milkshake.
Ooh, cool. I really love pandan. Pandan. It's like green. It's a leaf. I had it in this dessert that's in the next episode of Incredible Edibles. It's called boloi. This is a Thai dessert of like basic kind of like boba, but these like little rice balls, tapioca balls. I think tapioca or rice flour balls that you boil, and then it's in like a coconut milk that's flavored with the pandan leaves. It was really great. I love that show.
Oh
So
my God, that's a lot of donut holes.
what do you want from me? What am I going to do with them? I'm going to go try and give them to people. The Boston creams are fucking awesome, but if I eat any more of those, I just don't need them around. Let me put this pudding away because I don't want to gain like 20 pounds. Okay? I ate 2 of them already. You want one? Eat another one. They look perfect, to be honest. Like the ganache is all shiny and they're nice and round. I just know if I have more of those, I'm gonna smash them. And I don't like working out that much right now for some reason. But let's put this away. Good?
Messy.
Tell them. Tell the people.
It's so good, but so messy.
Because the vanilla pudding's made with like, not vanilla extract. I made it with vanilla bean. Oh, I got my coffee too. It's a real breakfast kind of a day. Shit. I don't know what the hell's going on with that bread. All right, we'll figure it out. Willpower. I'm gonna crush these donut holes. I also don't want to make more. I feel like the donut holes are more transportable than a Boston cream, because these are bombs, you know? Like whoever you're gonna go see is about to get a real treat right now, but I'm just here to like make all the women in Winslow's life slightly jealous. You know, he's like, oh, my friend Vanessa made these for us here. All right, let's drop some fucking donut holes. Oop, oop. Oop, oop. I wonder how these ones are going to be compared to the other ones that had a longer proof, you know? Ooh. Didn't mean to do that.
Say bye to Multitube.
Bye, Multitube. Okay, let's stop there because I'm going to hurt myself. Turn this down. These look good, actually. These look good, too. Shit. These look perfect. Little balls of joy. See how quickly these fry up too? That's why I wanted to do donut holes, because it's just like, okay, then we're done. Just toss them in some glaze. These look so cute. Don't those look good, Winslow? Winslow's having a good time. Okay. The other one's kind of puffed up a little bit more, but I just think that's because the dough was a little better. Okay. It is a lot of donut holes, but you know, what are you gonna do? This live stream will archive within 1 minute after it ends. I don't know what's happening in the chat right now, but whatever you guys are saying, cool. Oop. Flip your babies. Here we go. These look so good.
Jeff asks, can you overcrowd the pan?
The pot? Yeah, you don't want to cook too many at once. Basically, it's just going to drop the temperature of the oil. So you don't want to, you know, drop it too much. But
Verdon sent you a super chat.
who?
Verdon.
Verdon?
Yeah.
Square?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me put them in the raffle. Thank you so much. Where did my Verdant Square Network?
Thank you, Verdant.
You're going into the raffle. Are the edibles slapping? Yes, and I'm about to, I want to try these donut holes from the batch that we made. But if I put them in here while they're still a little warm, it'll be nice. Oops. Those are so good. A little dangerous little.
Can you show that up close?
So I'm just coating them in this glaze. I'm gonna take them and let them kind of sit here. We have a lot more to fry though. Shit. It's a lot of donut holes. That was half the dough. Ugh, I made way too much dough, you guys. What are you gonna do? Put it in here. Coat those. Fry these. Boop, 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 boop. Don't do that. Boop. Okay. Anyway, don't make so much dough. This was 1 egg though, so it's a lot of donut. But we love it. No one's gonna complain except for my ass. Jeff Tharp sent $2. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Put you into the raffle. Thank you. Oop, we gotta flip these babies. Woo, it's a party. They look so cute. Cool. Anyway, so you see how to make donuts. And that's how hard it is.
We've made 6 eggs worth of super chats today.
I know. 6?
Yeah.
There we go. That's about what I used. On everything with the pastry cream and all of that jazz. Wow. I love it. Oop. Oh no. And you can just coat, like once I'm done with that glaze, I'm not going to make more glaze. I'll just coat some of these in powdered sugar and just call it a day, you know. But these are a good little sneaky little treat here. Show them to the world. Okay, we still have all, like this can all be turned into more, but you know how it goes. So here we go. Let's get these out. And yep, wow. Lots of little donuts here, people. Oh, power keeps going down. Oh yeah, coffee. Forgot. Totally blanked on that. Let me just do that. Let's make it, I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna pour it into here cup.
Oh, super chat from Fraggle Rock Pothead. Thank you, Fraggle.
Holy shit. Okay, wait, let me, I got 2 that I gotta do.
Oh yeah, Kathy says donut hole in the ganache.
Dip a donut hole in the ganache? Yes, Kathy, you got it, boss. Dip it in here. It's a little hot still, so I should have waited. But, that's good too. So good. Okay, so wait. Jeff Tharp.
Yep. Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock. pothead. Okay. Boop. I'm gonna put some nocino in my coffee. What a wild day, you guys. What a wild one. Today was wild. We made beautiful donuts, though. Those Bostoned creams. They Bostoned me creams.
Hello, Jimmy.
Jimmy Lit World. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. Here we go. Here we go. Jimmy, I'm going to have to figure out what kind of gift if you win. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's a plug?
50 Philippine dollars.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how much that is US.
I don't either, but thank you. Jimmy Lit World. We're going to have to figure out for our, if an international raffle winner wins, you know, we'll have to figure out, because I don't know if I can send chocolate abroad. There might be weird things, but we'll figure out a fun prize. Don't worry. Domain Hub. Cool. Thank you. Into the raffle you go. Did you guys have fun today? Is that why we had a good time? We had a good time. Today was fun. I'm stoned to put a little nocino in here. Forte. Gonna eat one of these. Those are good. Try it different. You guys, I have way too many donuts in my kitchen. Like, kind of an insane amount. I have a big thing of ganache, too. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do. Like, just do a bunch of, like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do. It's not like you can, like, walk down the street and be like, you want a donut? It's so random, you know? I wouldn't take a donut from a stranger. I'd be like, no, I don't want your donut. It's like, no, they're really good. There's a little bit of weed in them. That would scare people. So, anyway, I feel like we nailed it today.
Yeah, you did.
Let me check what's going on in the club chat. Bye-bye. Oh, this is just going, I want the live chat. There we go. Merch. Okay, we can do a t-shirt, club t-shirt or hat. This club is global. In a perfect world, rockin' worldwide. It is, we're New Zealand, we have members in UK, we have members in Ireland. There's members all over the world. It's true. It's awesome. All right, Winslow, will you drop the cookbook link, the Patreon link, and I think that's it. This is so many, you guys, but look at these. They're fucking perfect. I want to take another bite of them. What is the prize if I won the raffle? We're figuring that out. It might be a t-shirt. Originally it's a chocolate, like a custom chocolate, but I don't know if I can ship that internationally. So it'll probably be a t-shirt or a hat. Nailed it for sure. Thank you so much. Yes, now serving has signed editions of the cookbook. I hope you all will join the Edibles Club. It's my Patreon.
Oh, another donation from Alan.
Alan Bernhoft. Okay,
Thank you, Alan.
I got to put you in the raffle. If you haven't joined the Patreon, it's really fun. And it's a great way to support this content. Thank you everyone who joined today. I love that people are coming from the Munchies Thailand show. I put so much love and work into that, and it's such a great series. We have one more episode coming, and then that's it for it. But hopefully I'll get to make some more. Alan, you're going in here, and we'll draw that on the 15th when my cookbook comes out. Okay, how's it going? What's this animal shelter? Animal shelter. Oh, you're saying bring the, I can't bring, don't worry. It's okay. I'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Enjoy yourself. You know, stay safe out there. Stay positive if you can. If you can't, maybe have a donut. It always makes me feel better. Right, Bonbon? Don't you eat that. That's not for you to eat. Can you say goodbye to everyone? Thank you. She says goodbye. Yeah.
I can talk over the credits. Thank you all. Have a great week. See you next time.